Watch that energy. That's not just commentary. That's someone about to drop receipts. And what he's about to reveal exposes the biggest lie in women's basketball right now. The narrative you've been hearing for months, it just fell apart. So let's talk about what actually happened, because while everyone was busy saying it's not just Caitlin Clark, it's all these players, the numbers were quietly telling a completely different story. And now that Caitlin's been out of college basketball for 2 years, we're seeing the truth in real time. Here's what nobody wanted to admit. March 2024 was an anomaly. Iowa women's basketball averaged 16,000 fans per game during March Madness. Sold-out arena pre-game shoot-arounds that drew bigger crowds than some teams' actual games. The championship game pulled over 18 million viewers. That wasn't normal growth. That was the Caitlin Clark effect. Now, look at where we are in 2025. Division I women's college basketball isn't adding more than 800 fans per game. Not 8,000. 800. Let that sink in for a second. UCLA has Lauren Betts, a potential #1 overall draft pick. They're ranked in the top 5 nationally. They're a legitimate national championship contender playing in Los Angeles, one of the biggest media markets in the country, and they can't get 5,000 people to show up on average. The head coach literally went public saying media isn't even covering their games anymore.
Comparison to the physicality flame. So you have physicality in this league, and now you get this flashy player, and they don't know how to officiate her, they don't know how to defend her. But I would say, when I hear this, Colin, the NBA...
And it gets worse, because this isn't just about attendance. It's about the entire ecosystem that was supposed to sustain itself after Caitlin left. Remember all those think pieces about how women's basketball had finally broken through? How the sport had reached a tipping point and would never go back. Television ratings for women's college basketball are down across every major network. ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS, all of them seeing significant drops compared to last season. And these aren't small declines we're talking about. These are the kind of numbers that make network executives start questioning whether they overpaid for broadcast rights. Now, let's talk about Unrivaled, because this is where it gets really telling. This was supposed to be the league that changed everything. 3-on-3 basketball featuring the WNBA's biggest stars, playing during the off-season, offering salaries that would keep players from going overseas. The inaugural season in 2024 had Angel Reese, who won Defensive Player of the Year. She was literally the champion of the league. Fast forward to 2025, and Angel's not coming back. Sabrina Ioanu, one of the most marketable players in women's basketball, not returning. Caitlin Clark never joined in the first place. A Wilson, the WNBA MVP, not part of it. So, who's the face of Unrivaled now? Paige Barkers, who's still in college. And here's what's fascinating about Angel Reese's decision to skip year 2. She was vocal about Unrivaled being the only league players should participate in. She talked about how revolutionary it was, how it was going to change the economics of women's basketball. Then the season ended, and suddenly she's citing back issues and saying the league didn't deliver on promises about facilities and locker rooms. But let's be honest about what happened. Angel averaged 14 points and 12 rebounds in the 2024 WNBA season before missing the final 3 games. That back injury conveniently appeared right after she got suspended by the